Today on the show, we're going to look at the more affordable side of the Toyota Tacoma, and we're going to look at the SR5 trim because I feel like there is a lot of value there. I mean, you don't get all the bells and whistles, and some you do have to pay probably a little extra for than you normally would, but I think there's still a lot of value there. And if we go over to Toyota's website, as you can see, it's official now. They've officially launched their page for their 2024 Tacoma. And I'm excited because we've all been waiting for this truck. This is the king of midsize trucks right now. Whether if you like another brand or not, sales figures alone says that this thing dominates the market. So we have to kind of go with that. And I think it will continue to do that with this pickup truck. I think it's a nice truck. I think there's others out there that might fit me better. But till we dig into this, how will I know? So let's jump into this, and we will go right to their build and price. So you can go right there. And as I said, I want to look at the SR5 trim. Now, something with the SR5 trim, you're not going to go into leatherish seats. You're not going to get all that fun stuff like that, but you're getting a more raw, basic vehicle. You're getting a more honest, if I want to, use this as a daily driver, still go do some adventuring with it on the side, you're still getting a pretty capable vehicle. And, well, you're a good looking truck there. Now, you're not getting all the bells and whistles. If we were to go down to the TRD off-road, you would see that you're getting a different grill. They have sort of started to make each trim kind of very unique to itself. So, but it's still nice. You got this big plastic chin down here that everybody fusses about, but it's very removable. Toyota said, hey, that's very removable. So thing I like about it is, look at that, 21 fuel economy, 21 city, 26 highway. Now, will we actually get that? I don't know. We'll find out though when we get to test one of these things. So let's hit next step there. And with Toyota, you're going to get some bed options here. As you can see, we've got the 4-door version right now, the double cab. So you can get a double cab with a 5-foot bed, or you can get it with the 6-foot bed, or you can get the extra cab, which is basically like the old king cab trucks. They've been pretty popular. Nissan has done it for a long time. They were doing it for a while, but you do not get doors. So the back half of it is just a solid truck. There's no more, kind of suicide doors that pop out there and you can just pass through it. It's basically you're getting that little bit of extra room for storage and dry goods. There isn't even any seats back there, so just be aware if you're looking at that version. But I want to do the 5-foot bed version of this because I like to build an off-road truck that I think would be I could use it daily. I don't always need to carry plywood. If I do, I'm sure it could hang over the top of the tailgate there and be fine. I need it for if I want to go off-roading. I don't want this long bed that I'm dragging everywhere. So that's the reason I choose the smaller bed, but you may need a more practical version. Now, there is 2 options here and no shifty options. So as you can see, this is automatic all the way. So SR5 is not going to get you, looks like, any shifty modes, but we want to select the 8-speed automatic transmission with the 4-wheel drive system. So we're going to hit next on that. And now we get some color options. Well, the thing that you're going to lose with SR5 trims is you go lower to there, you're not going to get all the fun colors. So, there is no solar octane. There is, those bright, exciting colors, but I think they still give us a nice palette of colors. So first up, we got ice cap, as you can see. Then we've got underground, which is a nice dark gray. Then we're going to get into our silvers, which is celestial silver. Then, as Toyota just likes to call this, it's just black. There's no fancy name for it. And a good-looking vehicle. Supersonic red, which looks to be a $425 upcharge, which Toyota's reds are very nice. And then a fan favorite, which is the blue crush metallic, which is no upcharge on that. So that's actually pretty nice that you're not going to have to pay extra for this pretty color. And I think that's the color for me. I think if I'm going to choose, I want that blue. I think it's going to be flashy. And if I want to do some wheels down the road, something like that, it's a good color, lends itself that you could do bronze with that. You could do chrome with that. You just black out the wheels and everything's going to look good with that. Now, as far as fabric, you get 2 options. You're going to get the bolder fabric there, or you're going to get the kind of black fabric. So there is that's the thing with SR5. You're not getting all the fancy options that you're going to with the off-road versions. So I think I would just stick though with the blacked out version other than the gray. I'm curious, where are you guys at with that? I feel like the lighter colors would just show dirt more, and I would rather have, because I'm going to use this thing for multi-purpose. So I'm going to be dirty clothes in this thing. I want it to be able to clean up nice if I want to take the family to town. So I think that is a good color for that. So let's see. Next up, we got our packages. Now, this is where on the SR5, you're going to pay for some things if you want them, because you're not going to get all the big radios and all that. You're just getting more of a slimmed down version of this thing. You can see the radio right there. It's still a nice radio, and I don't need, I know sometimes we all want, but I don't necessarily need the plasma TV sticking up there. I don't need a 50-inch TV. And I think that looks like it's nice, and it's pretty big still. So let's get into what our options are. So we get deck rail with cleats. Let's view details on this thing. The deck rail system is a 4-door or 4 adjustable tie-down cleats with fixed cargo and tie-down points, which is pretty nice. I've had this in other vehicles, the Nissan Frontiers I've had. It's nice to be able to, if you want to have bicycles or whatever, you want to strap down something so it doesn't slide all over the place. That's pretty cool, but I think we have more options with that. So we can get the deck rail cleats for $130 with mud guards. And I don't personally want mud guards ever. I know some people like them. Some people like the way they look, but that's not for me. We get seated heat options for $655. So if you you want your high knee toasty, there you go. You can get heated seats with options. So we're going to get all the what we just talked about. There's the SR5 package, upgrade package with options. So let's see what we get. We get right there. So with the SR5 upgrade package, this is a very basic one. We're going to get the deck rail system. You're going to get the upgraded package, the double cab, including leather trim steering wheel, shift knob, JBL premium audio with JBL Flex portable speaker. Well, that's kind of cool that you can still get that speaker. And HomeLink universal transceiver. You're going to get the QI wireless charging. Okay, so you can get some fun options with this truck still. It doesn't seem like you're just left out in the cold there. Automatic climate controls. So you're getting some fun stuff there, but we do have, it looks like we can go on down the packages a little bit and see what else we got. We got a SR5 package for $31.35. We're going to get all that up. You know, we're getting upgraded stuff like that. We're going to get into 36. What are we getting? What are we getting? Man, they don't do it. It seemed like they could do a better detailed description here. Oh, we're going to get the, as you go up, we're going to get the power horizontal rear window. So that's pretty cool. That's a big fan thing that people love of the Toyotas is that roll down window. For 37, we're going to get a lot of options, and let's go all the way down to 38. Let's see what we get for 38.70 because it looks like we're going to get a cold weather package as well as all the options. So we did the deck rail system, mud guard, the SR5 upgraded cold weather package includes heated front seats, leather trim heated steering wheel, which is nice. I like that they included that, man. There's other brands out there that do heated seats, or they throw you in some Lux package to get a heated steering wheel, which blows my mind. I wish those were just options that you could just click, but is what it is. So we're going to get the JBL sound system with the portable speaker, the HomeLink system, the transceiver, the QI wireless charging, which is we just pretty much need to make that standard anymore. Front and rear parking assist with automatic braking, rear seat storage compartments, the LED bed lights. That's nice when you're at dark and you need to see what's in the back of your vehicle. Easy lower tailgate, integrated trailer brake control system. So that's pretty nice, and it's for $3,800. So let's go ahead and I want to add that because I want all the packages for this, all the features that I can get, and we'll go from there. What other options do we have? Well, it looks like we're off to accessories. So we're already the truck's going to start getting pricey. I'm telling you, it's already maybe more than I want to spend. But floor liners, I'm going to add those. I say every time I do a build and price, I think the factory floor liners now, the rubberized floor liner, they're just so nice. They're perfectly molded for the vehicles. And I think aftermarket does a great job. But if I can get it, put it in my financing where I just never notice it, I'm perfectly happy with that. Do we need any kind of wheel locks? I don't think so. Cargo net? No. Bed extender? No, I'm good. The bed mat? Maybe. I don't know what your needs are. The bed step, I would say I'm not a tall guy, so the bed step might be on my bucket list for Christmas, but probably not from the factory. Maybe live with the vehicle because this will all be aftermarket stuff you can get. We can get a side molding there, as you can see. Looks like the side body molding there, which is nice so you don't ding your truck into other people's vehicles. Carpeted floor mats, no way. And I love it says installation not included. You couldn't pull them out of the bag. Thanks, Toyota dealer. Cast aluminum running boards. If I'm going to put anything on, it's going to be a true rock slider. So I want good DOM tubing. I don't want something that it's going to bend if I bump into it. Console safe. Why is this popular? I have no idea. I know a lot of people like to carry their pew-pews with them. It's a good idea to store it, but I'm never leaving mine probably at night unless I'm just going in somewhere that I would have to leave it in the vehicle. I don't see that as being a needed option. Their camera mounts, I'm not sure why they're big on this GoPro stuff. This scuff protection for the doors. Now that actually seems pretty cool, and I'd like to see this in person to know more about it. But I in all my pickup trucks, I rub my feet against the side of the door for some reason, so that would actually be kind of cool. We could black out the badgings. Let's see details on this. So it looks like molded from tough, durable ABS plastic, blackout emblems. Overlays are designed and engineered to precisely fit the badges. Well, I hope they are. Looks like they just pop over the current system. They do gunmetal as well, so we could do blacked out or gunmetal. I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that. Let's look at the truck. Okay, so it is kind of a chromed out version of that. I might be interested. I think I'm going to add the gunmetal. I think that's going to look cool with that vehicle. Of course, it's probably not going to. But yeah, it's not going to pop up there. But I think that would be fun. Emergency kit. No, I have my own on that. Exhaust tip chrome, or we can get the dark chrome. I'm probably on this. I would bash that up anyways, off roading it. So I'm not worried about a $120. You would never notice it in the price of the price of the vehicle, but no, I'm good. Integrated dash cam. I think they do a pretty good version of this. I've toyed with their version of this, and it's pretty nice. But for $500, I think there's some cheaper options out there. All these little tie downs. I'm not interested. The paint protection film. I'd probably have that done professionally locally. I think you get a better deal. The Predator tube steps look really cool in off road, but I've seen them bent up way too many times, so I don't feel like they're going to be hold up to what my needs are. The roof rack. Now this is actually kind of cool that way. Oh, I don't want to add it. Let's go. Look at it. So it mounts directly to your roof rails. So if you need a little bit extra storage up there, that's not bad. And $1,100, $1,200 on that. I think that's pretty comparable what aftermarket would charge on that. And it's Toyota branded. So if you want, Toyota branding on there, that's pretty cool. Though I think I would pass on that right now. Spray and bed liner. Yes, I'm going to add this $575. It may delay the vehicle a little bit because I know sometimes bed liners they do after the fact. They have separate places in their plants. This is all manufacturers that they spray them after they build them. So I'm willing to wait on that because I don't want the back of your truck, especially, gets so beat up. I would like it to look as nice as possible for as long as possible. So yes, I'm going to do that. Tailgate inserts. We can go with the blacked out tailgate or the kind of gunmetal in that. I'm going to go ahead and add the. Do I do it? Do I do it? No, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. I like the body color in there, the stamping they do. Tube steps, no, for $600. I'm just going to tear those up. Once again, the chromes, especially if you live in the Northeast, these are going to be rusted away in no time. So no thanks. Trailer ball, $29 actually for that setup is not a bad deal. But if you own trucks, you probably have plenty of these things. Now for $1,325, we can get the TRD 18-inch wheels. Let's look at this real quick. So the off-road race-inspired 18-inch by 8-inch cast aluminum wheel. 6-bolt lug pattern incorporates the proper weight offset and brake clearance to ensure proper fit. Extensive ride handling strength test to ensure that it meets the TRD standards. And yeah, I'm going to add that. I'm going to add that because I like those wheels quite a bit, and I think it'll give it a little bit of splash for $1,300. It's not that expensive, so I'm good to go on that. Now, all these other options, ARB, all these camping options. Let's see what else we got down here. More, if you want dash cams, all this, Dometic freezers. I'm good on this, especially from the factory. I'd rather have my choice and my say in what I'm buying on this stuff. So no, I think I'm good there. So let's go. Let's hit summary and see what we got here. So it didn't show my wheels, but we got those fancy wheels on this thing. So I think that's gonna that blue, it's gonna look so good. But we are at $48,004. $48,004, and that is expensive. Now, I did add a few options that I didn't probably on the off-road trim version I've built of this thing. But, by the time a dealership gets a hold of you if you want an early one of these, you're going to have to find a good dealership because they're going to nail you for all the overages they can do. But we started out at $40,000. The paint was no extra charge. Our biggest upgrade was the upgraded SR5 package. We basically did the ultimate package that we could get for that for $3,870, which I don't think is too bad. The floor liners were a big splurge at $180. The emblem overlay for $160 was a big splurge as well. Spray on bed liner, I think, is a must. And the wheels were $1,325. That brings us to $48,004. I love that. And $4. Where did that extra $4 come in? I have no idea. But that's a pretty nice vehicle. And guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Would you be interested in this, or would you just rather go for $48,000? I think you can find a full size, maybe not in the Tundra, but I think you can find a more affordable full size vehicle. F-150, you can get in the XL, XLT trims close to there, depending on how you package it. Or are you like, hey, I want the nicest version of the pickup truck that I want. And it's Toyota's all the, going to be the truck all the way. So in the comments below, you know what to do. Let me know whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or this, this Tacoma. I cannot wait to drive. It's been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and we are out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.